Hello, my name's Antonia and I'd like you all to see my first proper attempt at a cake. I chose to do the Batman vs Superman logo and I put my own spin on things, and here's the finished result. Here's a close-up of my cake. It's made of 2 layers of sponge going into 4 layers of sponge in the centre to make it a bit more 3D, and it's filled with strawberry jam and butter. I got some inspiration from the internet and then I drew my own design because I couldn't find anything that was quite the way that I wanted it. So I drew a stencil so it made it easier to shape my cake. I covered the cake in white fondant and I used a slightly different method to normal to add colour to the cake. I came up with this different method of colouring white fondant because coloured fondant is proving quite hard to get around where I am. I know you can order it offline, but it does sometimes take quite a while to come. So I came up with this new method, and it's probably cheaper than ordering lots of coloured fondant packs. For the orange and grey striped background, I used a small amount of white fondant mixed with some black and orange food colouring. And I made it into a paste and painted it onto the cake, smoothed it out with a bit of warm water, and it had quite a good effect. For the Batman part of the logo, I made a stencil and I cut out the shape in white fondant, and to get it to go black I mixed a small amount of fondant icing with some black food colouring, needed quite a bit of it, and I mixed in some icing sugar and painted it on, and it ended up having quite a glossy effect, and it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'll zoom in a little bit, see if you can see it. And I was quite pleased with the effect it had. I thought it had a better effect than what it would have done if I'd just bought some plain black matte fondant. For the Superman part of the logo, I decided that I wanted some blue along the edge. So again, I mixed a small amount of white fondant with some blue food colouring. And I painted it on all the way around the edge. And in the centre where the yellow is, I did the same again and added some yellow food colouring. And just again painted. The actual S for the Superman is cut out of red fondant. I made another stencil, just cut round it, and turned out quite well. To make it stand out, I painted around the inside of it with some chocolate. I decided to add some silver balls around the Batman part of the logo and some gold balls around the edge of the Superman part of the logo in an attempt to make it stand out a little bit more. It seems to have worked. Initially I wasn't quite sure about whether I wanted them on there or not. I like them a bit better than I did to start with, but I'm still not 100% sure whether it'd look better without them or not. Here's a picture before I added the gold and silver balls. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you like my cake. I'm quite happy with it as a first attempt. If you've got any ideas for cakes you'd like to see, then let me know.